and halfling.
Human Dragon Man sounds like a band. But everything is a band nowadays.
Yeah. Over a century has passed since the minds of the world were wiped by a mysterious event that left the world shattered. They awoke to find a world that was split by a devastating war. But for the next 100 years, they experienced peace, and the kingdoms lived in harmonious coexistence with each other, until 5 known items of power were stolen and spirited away by a corrupted cleric by the name of Artemis to a mysterious land that was not found on any map, the lost lands of Elduur. To combat this, the kingdoms agreed to send champions to get these items back. From Trésor, they sent Tethran Luck. From Hierarch, they sent Maurice of the Northern Pass. From Velenor, they sent Dras Rothson. And from the lands of Fornis, Bran Helder. But as you can usually expect, such things did not go as smoothly as planned, as a mysterious force has placed these champions back to before the event that wiped the minds of their ancestors. As they learned that something much bigger was at play here, that Artemis's god of the earth, Yanakai, was slowly corrupting and destroying the lands, and somehow altering the events of the timeline. They found a few friends along the way, and a few divine entities to help. But the question is, will these champions truly find their way home and save the world? And what will this world truly be? I guess the story continues. I'm instantly about to fucking sneeze. Welcome.
Blessed.
Welcome back to Into the Mists of Elduur with your favorite team of... Yes, these guys.
We're the favorites?
Yeah, you're the favorites. I ain't the favorite.
Oh no.
They're a group of fun chuckle fucks.
Exactly. But beautiful chuckle fucks.
Yeah,
So
our
that's...
group of chuckle fucks.
Yeah, our group of chuckle fucks.
Oh, hey, hello.
Hi. I just realized that I haven't done the thing. She's the DM. Yeah, no one likes the DM. Like, let's be honest. I'm just here to ruin everyone's fucking day. Right. Here we go. Incoming sounds. Yes. Okay, so what happened last time?
I have a perfect rundown of that in your Discord.
You do have a perfect rundown of that in the Discord. Would you like to share it with the folks?
Are we getting a narration, Mr. Brand?
Yeah! Time for
No.
Brand to narrate. Narration.
Do the voice.
Do the voice.
We killed some guys in the statue. We found some loot. And then we spent way too long divvying up the loot.
Did spend way too long divvying out the loot, but that's okay.
I think
But
we
no,
can
we
be
have-
reasonable about divvying up the loot.
Maurice killed the bush monster. We looked at Maurice killing the bush monster. Then we got into the next room and Teth used some clever use of game mechanics. Tried to get a key out of a puzzle box.
It's not a clever use of game mechanic.
That you went.
It is.
You
Why
booger
did you point
eater.
out we're in some kind of dark wizard's castle right now and magic is not allowed to fix a puzzle? Come on, man.
That's cheating!
Yep, which is what the statue said. So the statue tried to kill us, and again, Maurice killed the statue. We
He
looked
helped.
at it.
Yeah, you guys
and
help.
Then we smashed the key thing. Bran bruised his shoulder on a door. We unlocked the door and found treasure.
Well, that seems perfect to me. Okay.
We heard some voices
You
as
did
well.
hear some voices.
I can't remember what the voices said.
Sec. Hold on a second. Hold up a minute.
But
Oh,
I
no.
didn't hear what the voices said. Someone else did. I think it was Maurice.
Okay, she
was it,
reminds
Ted?
me.
Well, there was two voices. One was earlier where we heard a cackling coming from down the dungeon that said, "I did it. I actually did it." Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Musician joke. Anyway, exclamation point. Yeah, there you go.
He's
And he's there.
instantly in there.
But my last note is people bang on the door after we divvied loot. So they were probably shouting.
Oh yeah, there were people like, "Hey, is there someone in there?"
Yes. Shall we begin this week's episode? I'll say the ball's in your court. What do you want to do as you've heard these voices on the other side of the door? Music is very loud. Music, please. Music,
Do we
calm
want to be
yourself.
smart or do we want to be stupid?
Well, you've
Well,
got...
according to my natural one, I didn't hear it, so you guys be stupid this time.
But you
I
didn't
think
get... No, the banging on the door was like the cliffhanger. I think we all heard that.
did we?
Didn't we?
There was banging on the door.
There was not banging on the door.
I think they were just voices on the door.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
just
just voices. And
voices.
I think only Ted heard the voices.
I got a
Maurice.
19.
His death was over here. No.
I had an... Oh, I had an 11. Yeah, only Maurice had a 19.
Oh, maybe it's just Maurice who heard it then.
Yeah, Bran was too busy fiddling with his new belt
I
buckle.
think I got like a critical failure, didn't I?
No, Branded, you got a 12.
Alright.
Okay.
Smooth
So I turn
as-
to the party and I make this entire discussion moot by going, "It seems like we have some company. There's some people on the other side of that door, wondering if there are people on our side of the door."
Oh,
What
so
a stupid-
do we want to be smart or do we want to be stupid?
What would be the smart thing to do?
I guess detect thoughts, you know, get a surface.
You can do it.
That
no
does
problem.
sound smart.
Ignore what's going on the other side of the screen. It's just because I completely forgot what. I completely forgot to do a thing.
All right, magic man, do your magic things.
I still have spell slots, right? Yeah.
You didn't see anything, chat. You didn't see any secrets.
Is this the button up? Oh, that's a lot of text.
That is a lot of text.
Let's have a look at your lot of text. Oh, that is a lot of text.
But the important bit here is, if I do believe there is a bit of a door or wall can be like 30 centimeters or something.
Okay.
The spell can penetrate barriers, but 2 feet of rock, 2 inches of any metal other than lead, or a thin sheet of lead blocks you.
But it also says you can focus your mind on any one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how
but there's a door.
starts.
Yeah.
That's the base skill, but
So I think you should be able to do it through a door.
Oh yeah, you can also use this spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see.
Yeah, unless the door is like 60 centimeters thick.
You can search for thoughts within 30 feet of you. The spell can penetrate barriers.
That's literally what I just read.
Yeah.
yeah. And yeah, the spell save DC doesn't come into it until I start actually probing. So this would, for now, just be the scan of
Stuff.
yeah, what's their immediate thought.
Okay, so you're
And
casting that, yes?
How many can I detect? Does it state that?
Nope, just thinking creatures. Any
Within 30 feet. So yeah, I would kind of huddle up to the door, be like, all right,
Okay.
how many thoughts am I counting? And what are they?
Okay, so as you sort of close your eyes and concentrate for a second, this music is still way too fucking loud.
Yeah, it's being intense.
It is being intense. Yeah, so as you sort of huddle up towards the door, and you begin to concentrate, immediately you can hear the surface thoughts of 3 creatures. It's more of a, are we under attack? It's okay, we've been training for this, and whatever comes through that door, we're stronger than them. Like, that's what all these months of preparation have been through. Don't panic. It's fine.
Okay, so
That's the basic thoughts that you get.
under attack / we've been training. So worried and pep talk,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so Tefren holds up 3 fingers. Worried, pep talk. I think amateurs. I think we're good. Maybe friendly, not super hostile.
Should we open the door? Okay, let's open the door.
Okay.
Wasn't Teth trying to detect their thoughts?
That's what he just did.
That's what
Oh.
you just did.
Yeah, no. So I'm just
I would-
doing surface thoughts because if I dig in, when the save happens, they know I'm probing their mind. This goes undetected.
What did they think?
That's what
On
I'm
the
saying.
surface.
They're worried. It's a pep talk. I think they might be amateurs.
Oh! Very well then. Ren, shall we go up front?
Sure. Sure. I'm not worried at all.
Okay, so I've got currently, as it goes into the room, that there's Bran and Maurice, then Teth, then Druss. Bran and Maurice at the front, Teth and Druss at the back.
Seems fine to me.
Okay.
So, Teth, do you want to take a 5-foot step backwards, and I'll do the same, just in case. I mean,
I
we're both
suppose.
attacked from a distance. There's no point all being clustered up in case there's a big old fucking fireball or something.
Tefren just dramatically takes a step back as he loads up the crossbow. I'm like, I can get the hint.
Oh, fuck.
And lads, just let's remember, not every encounter has to turn into bloody murder. I mean, most of them do, but not all of them have
first,
Right.
smash later.
to. Aye.
Alright. So, we come storming through the door,
Go storming through the door.
and I yell, "We come in peace, but carrying swords."
Okay.
And an axe.
On an axe. I think several axes. The point is, we're armed.
So as you sort of, are you kicking down the door or just opening the door?
Just kind of like giving it a pretty firm shove with my
Okay.
shield.
As you give it a pretty firm shove with your shield, you hit a slight little bit of resistance, as clearly, which is revealed when you open the door, there was somebody listening in with like their ear pressed against the varnished wood, as they sort of like hit the deck, and suddenly like you see in front of you that there are 3 humans in front of you. And all of them sort of clamber for swords. Like, sort of prepared for anything. I would like...
Not so fast.
I would like everyone... Oh no!
I got a kitchen knife.
Okay, he's got a kitchen knife, he got a butter knife! At least you've stopped fucking getting a fucking syringe flame.
Oh no! Of course I stream things again. Oh God!
Oh.
What?
hardware acceleration.
Well, we'll know what my initiative in an hour or two, I suppose.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Ah,
Okay, so yeah, these guys clamber for swords. You can definitely see that they are humanoid, or that they are humans. Very young. We're talking maybe like 17 to maybe like early 20s.
Ignore the second one. It's the first one.
Oh, dare I?
We're instantly going into initiative?
I thought that's what you asked us to do, didn't you?
No.
oh.
We jumped the gun there a little bit.
Yeah.
Sorry, when Dagran started rolling initiative, I thought I'd missed something.
No! I haven't asked you to roll initiative just yet.
Thank God for that. Ignore those rolls.
I did thought you were kicking off a roll, so.
Yes. So, yeah, you've obviously told them to, actually, Bran, because you've told them not to. Can you roll me an intimidation check?
Intimidation.
Intimidation.
Oh, I'm actually proficient in this.
Does it help that I yelled we came in peace but we're armed with swords or something like that?
You can roll persuasion. Like you do 2 separate rolls.
16 for intimidation.
18 for persuasion.
Charisma party, let's go!
Yay!
Debate club strikes. All right.
We
so...
don't know what we're doing, but we got social skills.
Okay, so as you burst in, these three lads in front of you, sort of stumble backwards, and they go to reach for their swords, and as Maurice yells, "Come in peace," and Bran sort of takes the butter knife. No, takes his axe a little bit threateningly. They slowly sort of sheath. Still keeping hand on hilts, as they don't feel 100% safe. And one of them looks to the others, as the other two are just staring back at you in silence, and he just sort of goes, "What's your intention here? What's yes? Name
I'll
your
look over to Maurice.
purpose."
Because honestly, Bran came here to kill shit.
We're here to check in on the captain.
And they sort of look around at each other. No one's here. No one's home. Yes, no one's home.
I literally heard him laugh from downstairs. What
No,
are
you
you?
didn't. That was and the other one whispers to him, and he was like, "Bard." That's what it was. That was our bard. He has this thing that he likes to do, where he shouts really loud and scares everyone. It's just, go home.
Tefrin looks at Druss just for what you read people. What's your take?
Do you want me to roll my insight, or are you going off my passive?
I'm going off your passive because it's very, very obvious at this
I
thing.
believe that's 19.
Yeah, these boys have no idea what they're doing. You can tell they're a little bit they're very, very nervous and a little bit scared, but sort of the kind of scared that where bravery sort of is trying to take over thing. But on the underlayer, they are very scared, but trying to swallow it down.
So, no, just returns Ted's look and goes,
These guys do all have their hoods up at the moment as well, just because they are cloaked.
We also noticed you had a bit of a vine problem here. We're happy to help with that.
No vines. We're friends of the vines. Actually, yeah, we've got. This is a druid welcoming household.
Well, they had terrible manners. They were certainly not very welcoming to us.
That's the other one says. Did you let him sniff your hand? Like that's what the captain sometimes says that you have to do when it comes
Yeah, and they tried to kill us.
Oh.
Wait, how long does detect thoughts stay up? Up to 1 minute.
Yeah. Are you still doing the detect thoughts?
They're so clearly lying. Is any of them like doing the word? I'm assuming Mr. Pep Talk is trying to lie to us here.
Yeah,
Is that the one?
Mr. Pep Talk in his mind is going, they're totally buying this, Brandon. Like, you've got this. You're a stud. doing that whole chat.
Okay, I just yeah. What's really going on? And I try to push through in his brain. He's gonna feel it, but is it, what was it? Did a wisdom save or charisma intelligence check, but contested by my intelligence? What?
Need intelligence?
The target knows that you're probing its mind until you shift your attention to another feature's fog. Yeah, it's intelligence versus intelligence.
Go. Oh shit! I got a natural 20.
Are you kidding me?
Now, I don't. Excuse me, before you say anything, I have still 2 points of luck left. Can I use that to force you a reroll? I don't have the luck feat. I just have 2 luck points.
I think it has to only be.
You
for
can
yourself, doesn't it?
force it on an enemy, I think. Hold on. But I think that's attack rolls only.
Hey, dragon. How
Because,
other dragon as well? Oh my goodness, both dragons are here.
With the lucky feat. Oh yeah, you can also spend 1 luck point when an attack roll is made against you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't use it on somebody else.
Okay.
I thought that was the case.
Yeah. Also, no, I only had 1 luck point anyway.
Oh wait, I rolled an intelligence save, not a standard check. Hold on, I'm rolling wrong. Is it this button? Is even lower. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Can't believe you actually rolled well.
I know. I can't believe I fucking rolled the 20. Yeah, so you begin to sort of target on him as, you know, he's like, it's all right, it's good, you got this, Brandon, and that's all you get, and you kind of like try and push a little bit further. You are surprised at the fact that this dude completely shuts you out and gives you a filthy look.
You got a strong mind on you.
You can sort of see him go, yeah, what? You know that's not very nice.
Neither is lying.
Not lying.
You're saying the Vines are friends. Have you seen what they've done to
They are
the
friends to us.
If it hasn't attacked you yet, you're just livestock.
Well, no. We're on good terms with the Vines. That's all.
Anyway, we're going into the basement. You guys have a nice day. And I start walking.
That's when he steps in your way, and he kind of takes out his thing. He's like, "I'm sorry, mate, but I can't let you do that."
Oh, what exactly do you think you're gonna do?
Everyone roll me perceptions.
Please let this be a good one. Please let this be a good one. Come on, Maurice.
Well,
This is the time to be brutal.
Ham, I need a
Ah.
level up, please. I need to
Jesus.
activate my third eye, please.
okay, Dagrin. Everyone's very, very focused on this situation, right? Because obviously it's teetering on becoming intense. When you look at the boy who's talking to you, he's got his hood pulled up. However, there's a slight little bit like on his chest that's like a little bit exposed because it's kind of like going down in a V-neck because obviously he thinks he's really cool. And you can see that like in his flesh. Now that you've noticed it, because you just needed above a 10 to notice. Like woven in his flesh, you can see that there is vines. And they sort of pulsate with a, with that same green fluorescent glow that a lot of people would consider it just to be a trick of the light.
Oh, that's nasty.
I was joking about livestock, but holy shit.
All right. Ooh.
So he continues his spiel, obviously, while you're noticing this. He's like, so I'm gonna have to ask you, very politely, to leave and not come back.
I'm gonna have to ask you before I start getting rude to step the fuck out of my way.
Roll me an intimidation.
Oh, ooh, that's investigation. There's my intimidation. Come on, please be better. 19.
19. You can see that he really begins to sort of... You can see that his eyes sort of look you up and down. As you definitely see like the Adam's apple like bob in a massive gulp. And one of the other kids sort of looks at him and he's like, Brandon, maybe we should, you know, maybe it has gone a bit too far. Maybe we should do something about it.
Maybe what's gone too far, lad?
Nothing, no, it was just, you know, the vines and the magic and the, you know, maybe it's gone a bit far. Maybe it's not worth, oh, I shouldn't say anything else. You know, I don't want to, I don't want to get in trouble.
The thing is, I'm looking good. And you seem fine. And I pull down his V-neck so that everybody can see.
Are you just reaching out and grabbing?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so because he is I'm gonna say because he's intimidated by Bran at this point, he's like, hey, what you, and that's when you pull down the V-neck. And that's when you can all see the pulsating vines that sort of like weave in and out of his flesh. It looks fairly painful, but it's definitely healed over with time. Hello?
I'm sorry, but all I can see is Dagger's fucking sunglasses.
I'm a huge fan of this.
Oof.
Right, so Dagrin pulls Brandon's robe, we see vines stitched in flesh.
Vine does slurp.
God, is that growing in you?
It's a gift. And he sort of shrugs himself out of your grasp, Maurice, and takes a couple of steps back.
Well,
Oh,
the thing is, I'm looking good, and you seem fine. And I pulled down his V-neck.
Dagger, we can hear you.
yeah, Dagger. We
Oh
can...
shit, sorry, I was making a clip. I thought I was on push to talk like I always am.
No, no.
Wow.
You're allowed to do this on one condition. You have to send the sound clip to Zerk for the board.
Yep. That's the rules.
Yep.
Okay. What's the next step?
It's a mighty fine question. I'm gonna start side-eye this shady dude and start making my way down the corridor towards the next door. Or is there a basement entrance from here?
So as you sort of get a proper peer around the room, it's quite dark in here.
I have 120 feet of seeing perfect.
Exactly. You can see that there are a number of other lads and lasses in the room. Probably about another 5 more. You can see that the room is lined with bunk beds. And there is what looks like papers scattered all the way around the floor. A number of alchemy stations. You can also see that there is a couple of bottles of healing potions that have been emptied and sort of left just on the floor. Directly
Good.
across from you, there is another door.
I'll start moving towards that door.
You start moving towards the door. Alright, so Brandon looks to you as if he's going to say something, and then he just kind of is all that really echoes out of his mouth. And he look. Oh, sorry. After you.
No, go on.
I was gonna say he looks to Maurice, and between you, now that you guys are literally flanking, and he's like, "All right, you can go on, but just remember it's because you have my permission, and that's the reason why."
You can't fire me, I quit!
Pretty much, yeah.
I'll try the door and see if there's any way for me to gain entrance.
Door is open.
Hey. And I'll open the door, I'll stop, and I'll nudge the party. Like, come on, guys.
Okay. Everyone gonna
follow after Bran.
Well,
Keeping eyes on these lads as I walk past.
I'll stay in this first room while they shuffle through the door.
Yep.
Be the last to leave.
I kind of want to tap Druss on the shoulder, as because can we see these kids? Like, I have a bit of dark vision, not 120 feet.
Yeah. There's sort of like there's a couple of candles here and there, like. You can definitely see these young boys.
So I kind of tipped Russ on the shoulder, you know,
Mhm.
a bit stealthily going, do we need to offer these kids help?
I mean, they look like they're into something nasty as it is, but maybe clearing the place out will do them more help than we could. I mean, looks like someone's been taking healing potions. So, I mean, they've got resources, as it were. I mean, none of them look like they're injured.
Purify first, check later. I got it. Got it.
I mean, they're all scared shitless.
And I'll follow
That's
along.
something.
Okay. Bran, as you open the next door, you wander into a library-esque. God damn it. Fucking Minnie's getting stuck. Where the fuck are you?
Thick.
Oh, I can't quite squeeze through the door. My ass is too big.
Hear them
Um,
cheeks clapping as I walk.
You can. There's a little bit more light in here, sort of provided by candlelight, as there are a few more kids in here, again around the same age, of like 17 to maybe 21, huddled with books.
Does any of them acknowledge us as we come through the door?
They sort of look at you and just instantly go back to doing what they're doing.
Nice. Well, once we're all through, I'll make sure to close the door behind us.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So
For some reason.
as you head back into the room, or as you enter the room, you can see that there is a very obvious staircase that goes down into the basement, leading from this place.
I think we found it, guys.
Or did they?
I'll just let you guys know right now that my investigative services will be available after this. Cheap rates for all friends.
Okay.
I'll start heading down the stairs.
Okay, so Bran heads down the stairs. Oh, I've never used the stair thing before. Oh, they literally...
Drop down. Oh,
Sick.
that's neat.
I take a very good look around before I go down the stairs.
Okay.
I don't trust anything about this.
I mean, there's books everywhere.
Yeah,
Books
like,
and
is
plant
this
people.
gonna
Like,
shut down or close us in, or
What are you? What's your?
Persuasion?
oh, whoopsie.
Is that meant to be a perception?
Yep. Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
My perception was so bad that I clicked the wrong skill.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, you.
That's a lot of natty ones.
That's a lot of natty ones today.
What's
get them
going
out
on with
before the
that
fight. You know, it's.
Right, and then you go down to the second level. I have just kind of piled you on top of each other. Yeah, so as you guys head down, you definitely enter a dungeon. It's reasonably well lit in here from the torches that are flickering and casting your shadows against the wall. And you can see that there are 2 prison cells. And directly ahead of you, there is another, what looks to be, there looks to be another door that goes down.
I'll start walking towards that door, but carefully, like, taking my foot and tapping the floor tiles, just
Okay.
to see if there's anything happening while I gingerly make my way over to the other door.
As you slowly make your way across to the door. What are you guys doing while Bran's slowly making his way across the room?
Probably follow him to watch that he doesn't instantly die. So
Okay.
Yeah, I'm following, but did you say there were jail cells? What do the doors look like?
Doors look like your usual, like, cast iron sort of cells. When
So
you
very see-through. Or
Yeah. When you peer into them, one of them has or both of them have fires lit inside.
any people about?
Roll me a perception, and we'll find out.
I'm not looking very hard.
No, you sort of, you can hear something, but you can't tell if it's coming from inside one of the cells or further down. It's kind of like a little echo of a cough. Maurice, what are you doing at this time?
Well, being very cautious.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just slowly, step by step, following the rest of my group, keeping my shield between myself and a wall, and just glancing over.
Oh shit.
Being every time I step, I kind of expect a tile to kind of go click.
Okay. You guys all make it across fairly safely. There's no traps, no tiles, that sort of shift, nothing. And you come to this door. It's not so much a door, because it's more, it looks like a vault door. Dear Lord, come on.
I don't think my shoulder can check this.
The good one or the bad one?
Either.
Do you need my help?
Think someone with a bit more brainwaves than me.
It's not true barbarian
Oh,
spirit.
God, what is this shit?
So when you approach the door, it is made of metal. However, it is wrapped in. It has basically been sealed by vines.
I'll try something new. I'll knock on the door. Just to see if someone on the other side opens.
Okay, you knock on the door. And it's a very, you know, when you like basically knock on stone and you can tell that there's no way it's gonna reverb at all. It's just deadpan.
I gave it a go, guys. Who's next?
As you approach the hey Cookie, as you approach the, oh my god, the vault door, it looks it begins to shift slightly as three vines present themselves. One sort of raises itself up slowly, almost like a snake being charmed, and comes to eye level at Bran. And every time you sort of take a step, it sort of follows you. And for Teth and Druss, it does the same. Well,
It clearly
actually,
doesn't recognize danger.
it's a little bit hesitant towards Druss.
Wait. Can you describe its actions again?
So basically, as you three approach, basically the vines, like, or three vines detach themselves, and like, basically again, like a snake being charmed, sort of reach out towards you. They don't reach out fully, but they extend towards you.
Yeah, so I kind of look, Teffer kind of looks back at the door. It's like, no. No. And he kind of gently does the whole hand towards the dog, you know? It's like, Brandon couldn't be right about this, could he? So he gently moves his hand closer to the
Okay.
vine.
As your hand sort of raises towards the vine, it does indeed, like, sort of lean towards your hand like it's expecting something, and then kind of pulls back. Actually, wait, I'm gonna roll to see if it actually does this. What'd I roll? Give me... Okay, cool. So, as you... Sorry, that comment really threw me for a second. It's sort of, as your hand extends forward, it sort of begins to edge towards where your bracelet is. And then it sort of backs off.
Ah. I see.
What would you like to do?
Also reach my hand out for it to sniff.
So the plant does the exact same thing towards you. Again, reaching into your hand as if trying to expect something.
I'll charge up a little eldritch energy
Okay.
from like an eldritch blast without firing it
Okay.
to see if it does something.
So as you begin to charge up the like the energy and everything, you see that this vine stiffens slightly, and as you begin to sorry.
Oh.
Oof. And as you
Oops,
I
slow
didn't
on
do
the uptake.
nothing.
It was me this time. You're slowing the uptake.
as you offer up this twist and turn of energy, you can definitely feel that, like, the vine takes a little bit of that from you, and you can see that the vines, or the veins along the vine, begin to pulsate slightly, and it goes back, still pulsating, while the other two are still handed to
Oh wait, but
vine
it didn't
stretched.
like my bracelet. But what if I switch hand and give it some infernal?
When what are you literally producing like a...
I mean, yeah, seeing what Bran does, I'm like, huh, that's actually pretty. And I'm like, you don't like bracelet, because that's... So if I offer this one and kind of charge it.
Okay. Once again, it leans forward to you, and almost it's like it begins to breathe it into itself, and the vines turn red, and they stick back to the door, or they retract back to the door.
So
Oh,
it
you gotta
allows
feed the popper.
No. You see, it allows dragon. But I don't think it allows God. Looks at Druss.
Which color did it pulsate when it snacked on my
Like a purple.
energy? We got purple and red.
And the other vine is again being very, very hesitant towards Druss.
Okay. I will similarly reach out, I guess, and start up a little bit of radiant energy from it's a spell called Sacred Flame.
Cool. Yep, as soon as you spark up that radiant energy, it instantly sort of perks up and touches the energy that comes in, and the vines shine a white. Or like a yellowy sort of white.
So it's just Cersei you don't like, huh? Vines don't like literal embodiment of death.
That's what,
checks
remember
out.
that. And as these energies sort of, or these vines go back to where they originally were, the door begins to open. Oh, that's such a cool animation. Oh, sorry, that made me very happy.
Ooh.
Oh yes, that's
It goes exactly like that because I cannot describe it any better than that.
Chevron 7 encoded. Stargate feels.
Nice.
Now imagining radiant energy as a cigarette. Yes. And there is another staircase going down. However, as you guys are listening or going down, now that this vault has opened, you can hear just what sounds like breaking trees and splitting wood, and like flourishes of flora basically clashing with each other, and you can just hear this insane cackling. And when I say insane cackling, there's a few World of Warcraft players here. It's exactly the same as Headless Horseman.
Oh,
That
wow.
kind of cackle.
But
Is
how
this
can
expansion
Cackling has
shit?
no head?
I
No.
think it was there in vanilla.
Halloween
Yeah.
event thing. I
It's
think.
been so long.
It's been so long. But yeah, you can definitely see it. This is why I'm not a voice actor, by the way. Like,
No, but that was good.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have a voice for Bran.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, I kind of like Yuri's. Yuri's voice is pretty dope. But yes.
People like that go, who the fuck is Yuri?
That's because Yuri kind of talks like this. Which, to be fair, I think it's probably one of my best voices.
It's
Fucking-
definitely your up to no good voice.
Yeah. Right, yes. So,
Deeper and more greedily down the staircase?
My best voice is Mouse?
May she forever rest in peace.
No, because she's coming back, okay? She's got to.
I just, when she does come back, poor old what's the name is gonna be so fucking drained.
But she loves her anyway.
As
Is that
you
a... Go on.
as you peer into the darkness, this is the only I couldn't get a mini that actually represented what it is.
That looks like a tentacular thing.
Yeah,
It is
so
a
it's, so
tentacular.
it's not actual.
It's not actually a
action?
tentacular.
Sag.
Also known as a tentacle.
No, it's a tentacular. Get out of here. Which your ways. You can see that there is shit sprouting out of the floor. There is huge vines, like not, itty bitty like you've been used to whipping sort of vines. These are very crushing looking vines.
These are mobile tree trunks.
Yes, pretty much. Pretty much.
Well, this magic trick worked, so I'm gonna semi-confidently walk up to it
Okay.
and charge up some more eldritch energy and try to offer it.
That's fair. God damn it. This is one thing I don't like. I'm actually really tempted to just get you all Tailspine. just because this is where shit gets a bit squiffy.
Depends on if we all have multiple monitors or not.
Who doesn't have multiple monitors these days? God damn it!
The office stare. I saw it, Master Scoot.
Hmm?
Straight into the camera.
And yeah, broke the first
The gym
wheel.
stare.
God damn it, get in there. Right, let me just...
At the
go
fourth
down.
whirl.
Okay, so, as you, as Bran very confidently begins to go up towards these vines.
Lightly comfortable.
Okay,
confidently.
lightly confidently. Extends a hand from them. The vine that's in front of you, which again is not a tentacle, it's just Tailspire giving some more fucking assets. Or at least a way to buy assets. Yes. Jesus Christ, what's the fucking word I'm trying to use? It does not react.
Hey.
Doesn't react to you approaching.
That's a good vine. Yes, that's a good vine, that is.
Okay.
As you cast your eyes around the room for those who have... Hey, Gnomezone, how's it going? There are 3 other large vines and 1 door, which is kind of being a little bit obstructed by one of the vines. No, my
Just the
bisexual
one?
sitting positions. I think that every time someone redeems posture check.
I get that as a sound clip.
If you can take it, you can has it.
Consider it done, Mr. Zerk.
Yes. You see these vines seem fairly docile.
Ooh. I'm gonna walk up to the one that is slightly blocking the door
Mm-hmm.
and give it a little pet. Because it's a good vine. Yes. Yes, you're a good vine, you are. Who's a good vine? You're a good vine, yes. It's all fine.
Personally, I feel he should be rolling animal handling at this point, but
Or nature.
Yeah, roll me animal handling.
Hey, I'm proficient in this. Didn't help. That's a 12.
It's a
Cool.
good roll.
It's
It's a good-
more than
You're
10.
friends now.
It's higher than average.
Okay. Now see TikTok vines the same again? Yes. Yes! We destroy the vine! Okay. Yeah, as you place your hand on it and say, "Good vine, you're a very good vine," and give it lots of pats and cuddles and everything, getting a little bit too friendly for vines, the vine feels this and sort of like, you can see that it very, like a cat that doesn't want to be petted, it just kind of gets up and shuffles like a just out of your reach.
Kind of huddle up behind Brent, going, "Have you learned nothing from Apotheca? You
Try the
ass
door, try the
boy
door.
hub."
Try the door while I'm busying it.
Oh, this is a distraction. But ask first.
Busying
I
it.
guess I'm trying the door. Can I fit behind it like that?
Yeah, you can fit behind it. Yeah. You can sort of
I'm
negotiate.
agile.
Yeah. And you open the door. I need to stop doing that, sorry. I keep forgetting that I'm not the only one using this.
Yeah, I do the eep,
Yeah.
the slight.
Door creepily opens. And once more, there is a... There is a staircase going down. However, when you open the door, you can see that there is 3 of those, like, of those bush monsters that you faced earlier, clinging in, different areas of the room.
Would this be the bush monsters like the first 4 we fought? Or
Like the one that Dagrin killed that was clinging to the door.
the door one?
Has a very sickly aroma. Begins to...
The one with the
closed the
corpse
door.
built into it.
he closed the door? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't get to the end of that sentence, so you can have that. And I'm also going to say that we should take an itty bitty baby break.
Thank you, I really have to pee.
Yeah, I could sense these things. Right, bear with
The
me
aroma.
1 second.
Yes.
And enjoy the games. Enjoy the games.
Are we doing words on stream?
Zerk, you needed to pee. Go pee. Don't do
Yep,
words on
I'll
stream.
go pee.
Alright, I will also be right back.
Good find, Scoot.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I'm 8 seconds behind.
I have no idea how to tell, but I know I'm super behind. And I've got the quality set to really, really bad as well.
Refresh, I'm still 8 seconds behind.
Why is it not doing farmer yet? Why is it not?
Once you have the padlock, you have to wait a few seconds
Ah.
until. Wow, I'm so behind.
Ah, bollocks. Alright, Zerk, tell us, what is the word rearm? Oh, rearm! Oh, of course! Fuck!
I'm just trying, but I'm on such a delay that
Your score is second place, so can't be that bad.
I couldn't see
Given-
if any of them worked.
Oh, if only I'd gotten that farmer. Stupid padlock thingy.
Yeah. And it's so hard to know when you're out of the padlock if you're on a fucking delay. Oh, Dagran already did that. Ah, fuck you, Dagran.
Ah. Oh, right, seems with an A. Nah, I should just do this on my phone.
What, so you get a autofill?
So that I wouldn't have to deal with the delay.
Oh, Maces was a word.
Of course, seas. Yeah, seas is in the seas. Yeah. Right, yeah, Black Mesa. Come on, give me Mesa. That's definitely a word. I'm out of. There we go.
Almost all the words. I've been watching too much 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love that show. Damn, that took me way up.
Oh man, I'm overall third.
Oh, if only I'd gotten that farmer. That farmer is bugging me.
Yes, we must have you defeat Green. Come on, we must get him. Can't be in first place all the time. Is that it? We've not got another one? Oh.
I think. There we go.
Oh my god, that's a long one.
Oh, but there's a fake letter. Oh, Giselle. What is the fake letter?
I think it's the F because it's not in crucial.
Hmm. But, oh, good God, the delay. Yeah, I'm on 12 seconds now.
I'm just not seeing words with these letters.
Yeah.
What the hell?
That's a bad selection. Oh, now we've got Lauren there.
God, I went, the letter F is fake, and then I typed in frail and went, why is it not giving that to me?
Oh, at least it's it's determined what it is now. I had
That was Uracil.
nothing on that one.
Uracil is one of the nitrogen bases of, not DNA, RNA?
Mm.
Fucking schooling came to work there.
Schooling? Ditty.
Schooling.
Ditty.
Wow, Zerk took the number one spot there.
Woo!
Jumped it.
Do we have to?
Wow.
I really enjoy words on stream.
Yeah, I see that. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. Okay. So yes, where we last left, just in case for anybody who's brand new and everything and entering in. Yeah, Teth, you opened the door, instantly started to smell something, and Incy went, nope! And closed the door.
Wrong way?
It looks like it's the only... Oh, go on.
Smelly doorway planned? Free?
Well, I mean, we send Maurice in there, wait 12 seconds, and he'll get it done.
I'm trying to remember what that doorway plant did. That's the one with the corpse in it, isn't it?
It might take me about 20 this time.
I can wait 20. This is the only door we can see, right?
There is another jail cell to
Ooh.
your right. No, left.
I'll take a peek in there.
Okay.
If we can see through the bars.
You can see through the bars, yeah, they're just like the very classic, like,
County jail.
Yeah, county jail kind of bars. And as you peer into the darkness, thankfully with your assisted dark vision, you can see that there is a woman and a young girl that are sort of huddled. Very
that's
finely
naked.
dressed, but it's been very much sullied.
Excuse me, ma'am and littler ma'am. Why are you in here?
So the lass is like sitting down with like her knees pulled up to her chest, and she sort of looks up, and you can see that like the very fine makeup that she has is like streamed and stained down her face. And she looks to you, and she's like, "Is it time?"
I can't tell the time down here. I don't know.
Time for what?
She sort of, you can tell that your face is slowly coming to focus for her. And she's like, "You're not."
Is it really dark in her cell?
It's very dark.
Alright. Shall I... Oh, Maurice is glowing though, so we're fully
Maurice is
lit, I
glowing.
think.
Yeah. Yeah, she can sort of see you guys as she says, you're not with my husband?"
I wouldn't know. Who's your husband?
I was afraid of this.
Westfall.
Oh no.
And as you guys are discussing, like there's still the sound of like ripping vines and rustling of leaves, and basically, yeah, something's going downstairs, and like to the point where the whole room is slowly sort of beginning to vibrate as these really maddening cackles are beginning to get more and more prominent.
Ma'am, what is your husband up to?
He found something, and I don't know what it is, and it just drove him mad.
Tell you, man. Okay. Do I believe her?
Yes. Get the fuck out of my channel. Get the fuck out of my
you become
channel.
famous?
They didn't even do the text titties right.
I know. God.
Oh, I'll have scooched up to the party, just trying to get the smell out of my nose.
Yeah. As you can already feel it being a little bit dizzying.
Yeah,
Smelling
I'm
salts,
in
smelling salts.
prestidigitation.
Yeah, like
breeze
no,
mode.
no,
Just
no,
get
no.
it away from me. Just clean air, clean air.
Yeah. And yeah, she's definitely not lying.
But I think we need to get these two out of here, or at least out of the cell.
Looking at the walls around the cells, is there like a conveniently hung keychain?
No.
Keyring? Oh.
No, there's not. Why? Give me a roll.
Of
Just a
perception, investigation.
Perception.
19. Almost
19.
the best I can roll.
You can see as you look at the key, or the keyhole, you can tell that this is not a usual shaped key hole. It seems to be kind of like the sphere that you found upstairs, but just smaller.
Ah.
So these don't use traditional keys.
But that was just a stick in an indent, right?
Hmm?
The previous key was basically just stick
Oh.
something in an indent and it would open.
Yeah, well, it was a cog that you actually had to twist.
All right, yeah.
Same as this one.
The hex crank from Resident Evil.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think, Teth? Can you pick it?
Yeah, DM.
I mean, it's an odd shape, but
Can I try?
You can give it a go, and
Oh.
we'll see what happens from there.
I'll bust out the thieves' tools.
I'll give you a wee tap on the shoulder. Glavis's grace go with you.
Was it D4?
Yep, as I cast guidance.
That's 23 total.
23 total. Ooh. Ooh. Just so the thing can catch up.
Somewhere up above you hear the ruins of his statue go, cheater!
Okay, so
Show you cheating, and I say, and the third hand comes helping in with the tools.
yeah, basically, this is not a lock that you have ever encountered before. This is a way more intricate design. You obviously you've seen some of them, but you've never picked one before.
I'm slightly grinning at the challenge.
Yes, exactly. It is definitely a brain tickler for you. But basically, you sort of whittle your thieves' tools in, then you sort of go, okay, if I extend this here and that, and then basically you sort of manage to get this thing to slightly shift as this whole thing goes. And the door opens.
It's moving, Brad, get your fingers in it. Get it open.
I'll open it.
Okay, so you open the door.
I need muscle.
Yeah, as soon as it comes off, the door opens really nicely. And the woman looks, you can see that she kind of takes herself back a little bit as if she's expecting something to happen, and then when obviously you guys sort of wait for her to gather herself, she slowly gets up and takes her kid's hand. She's like, can we go?
Beware that there are some shady-looking fellas up the stairs.
Yeah, I know.
Are they going to harm you? Are you safe for them?
No,
then?
they'll be fine. I
Just tell Brendan we said hi.
Oh, okay. I will. I don't know who that is, but
Possibly best not, but
and she takes her and a kid, and she.
One question.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna. There's no guarantee we can save him from this.
Well, it's either. She kind of smiles lightly, like she's trying to make light of a situation. She's like, well, it's either you do or I do as soon as he gets out of this, because what he's done is irreversible.
what has he done?
There's something about the seed. It's an entity of some sort. It belongs to a god, I think. I don't know.
Right, but you said he's done something. What's he done?
He's opened it. And he's turned those poor boys. Did you see what he did to them? No one can forgive that. She sort of wipes her eyes.
What was he planning to do to you? You said, is it time? What was it? What were you talking about?
He was planning to use us to water the plants.
He was gonna bleed you.
Yes, and as you mentioned that he's gonna bleed her, the kid sort of like curls up in her mother's skirts.
Oh, instinctively, I do. Scary stories. Shut your
Yeah,
eyes.
yeah, and she sort of looks at you a bit confusedly, and she's like, okay, and like closes her ears and sort of leans against her mum. And the woman says, yes, he was planning to. Apparently, it needs feeding. That the plants need feeding.
Right. Why
No.
you?
He.
I mean, he's got all those lads upstairs.
Because I opposed him, and I was going to go to the capital, and I was gonna tell them what was going on. And apparently my husband believes that pure blood is what's needed, of that of nobility is the purest blood. So
Ooh. Interesting. Well, are you sure you're going to be safe from those boys? I mean, if you don't know some of them, I mean, you're not worried at all?
no, they listen to me, unfortunately, but they
And the
think
plant's
I'm.
going to leave you alone?
Yes, they will. Because I don't know why, to be honest. I don't know why they'll leave me alone, but
Right.
I've just been promised that until it's time.
Well, if you're running, find Withersby. He's captain of the guard now, I suppose. He's in on us being here.
Oh, well, thank you for everything you've done. Really, anything I can do, just let me know.
Glad to be of help, man.
Pray for a miracle.
My prayers are with you. And she kind of like picks up her kid, like almost like it sort of throws her over her shoulder, and heads up the stairs.
Next level up was light enough to see by, was
Yeah.
it? Okay. Okay, so
And
he's gone off the
meanwhile,
fucking deep end. Oh, meanwhile,
the room is continuing to shake. And little bits of debris are beginning to sort of speck down as like the stones of this keep are beginning to come loose.
oh, 3 of those things you say,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously I'm looking at Teth when I said.
Yeah, and they were doing the poofs. I don't know if that means they're hostile, but they're definitely defensive.
Did you see an exit in that room? Another door?
I didn't have a lot of time.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's no other way out of this room, as far as we can see.
Do we
Check
do
the
we
wall.
just run through, try and open the door on the other side, and barricade it with something?
I mean, they might be blocking it like they were last.
Hmm.
So Teth didn't see anything in the room apart from them.
Not for long enough to just
No,
have
I
the
was
door open.
Yeah, I was basically going, "Whoop, no."
Well, I mean, it doesn't look like we got a lot of choice. So
Well, the ground is rumbling, you say,
Mm-hmm.
and the ceiling is starting to crumble upon us.
Yeah, you can see that there are cracks beginning to form.
How loose is the tiling getting?
Loose enough. It looks like it will still hold, but obviously, as you know, as when stone shifts, more stone comes to take its place. Good thing about stone. Like sand.
Russ, can you
course,
tell
it's
from
true.
this kind of stone tiling if there's a floor beneath us?
I mean, I can. I mean, I can have a look and see if I can determine anything. I suppose. I'm not honestly sure that looking at the floor is going to tell me if there's anything under us, but we can give it a go. Where is my? That's is a racial trait, I believe.
We're
take
using
continue.
racials.
I know. You can tell it's getting bad when you start using the racial trait.
Yeah.
Whenever you make an intelligence history check related to the origins of stonework, you are considered proficient on the history skill and add double your proficiency bonus to the check. I mean, I'm not really sure that that's gonna really apply.
You know what?
That's
For this, I will allow it to apply.
Oh lord.
Roll
Roll
high.
me!
so you basically roll with
Yeah,
expertise.
yeah, and I get to double my bonus, which is 0.
Yay! At least it's not times by 0.
But you're considered proficient in it.
Oh, proficient as well. Okay, so
Yeah, it said that you're considered
double.
proficient in
Oh,
the
and
history.
double the proficiency bonus. So that
Yeah.
is 27 then.
Jesus.
There we go.
This man knows his architecture.
Okay.
New things that we found out 65 episodes in is that
Well, it hasn't really come up before. I mean, it came up
You've
once.
done it like exactly once, so all I'm picturing right now is Stefan asking that question of like, you know stones, right? And just the eye contact between Druss and Tiff going, you really want me to read the entire architecture of this mansion just by looking at some fucking stones to see if we have some floor beneath us? Yes.
okay. So as you're doing your thing, the type of stone that is being used is definitely not
hard
what
one.
you'd use as a foundational stone.
Okay.
It is definitely used for second floors, and basically it's used for floors, not for foundations.
Right.
So
okay.
yes, there is another floor underneath you.
I mean,
We'll take what we can
We're
get.
scraping the barrel here of descriptions, but that's the best.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
so I I repeat that exact statement to Ted. This is a type of stone that is not used for foundations. It is used for second floors, etc.
Not foundations, you
Apparently not.
Alright then.
This is my first time having to describe foundations and stones. Okay, I think I did a reasonable job.
Oh,
Ren?
this isn't to mock you. This is just to mock whatever plan's cooking in Tiff's head right now, because I'm not even sure.
Also, kind of mocking the stone cutting ability.
Bran, shall we make a hole?
Sure.
And,
I mean,
Yes.
just to point out though, if there is another floor below us, we don't know exactly how high that ceiling will be from the floor.
That's what makes this so
I'm not
exciting.
saying let's make a hole on the spot that we're standing on.
I'm gonna waddle on over to that same vine that was reluctant to accept my touch.
Uh-huh.
Gonna look up at it, be like, hey, so we're making the hole. You're like a plant thing, you dig through earth. You wanna help?
That's actually a point. Where the the vines have come. Are they coming up through the floor?
Yes.
Yeah, so they already made a hole.
Are there any areas around the vines where the hole is big enough to get down?
No. There's definitely they've made enough headway so that you can probably shift some things, but there's not enough so that you could actually go down yourself.
It didn't like my touch. What if I just touch it until it creeps back down and we can follow it?
Are you gonna tickle the vine?
He's gonna give it the bad. He's gonna give it the bad touch.
I think that's the creepiest thing that anyone has ever said on this campaign. I'm gonna creep the vine out.
Episode 65, Vine Molestation.
Bran, when you use your brain, it is terrifying, disturbing. And you can feel the breeze picking up with prestidigitation, and Stefan gets ready to help Bran tickle this vine down.
Oh no!
Well, tickle! Here comes the tickler!
Just weird sensations with prestidigitation all over the vine. Just a little heat here, a little cold there, tickle, tickle.
As soon as Bran starts with the "here comes the tickler" line, Dross's face is just like. And I'm gonna back towards that cell, just in case.
Okay.
We all know he learned that from Bertha.
Yes. Okay, so you go up to the vine and begin.
It.
Annoying it.
You begin really pissing it off.
Oh, that's just not going to end well.
As you sort of touch it and the vine sort of moves, and then Teth sort of does prestidigitation. It just kind of it's definitely like a get the fuck.
It's the equivalent of. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
Oh.
You're stroking the cat that doesn't want to be stroked.
Oh,
I'm gonna
boy.
lose an eye.
All right. So as this vine really doesn't like this, and eventually. Okay. Wait. Okay, I got an idea.
The tip's always to myself.
Okay.
No, I couldn't say it.
And after a fair amount of time of I say fair amount, a couple of minutes of irritating this thing, you eventually see that it starts to slither down and down and down. And eventually leaves the hole.
Appropriate eerie music.
Yes.
Randy, you still have your marble?
I've lost my marbles years ago. But yes, I have my marble.
I mean, did you want to just have a peer down that hole? Your dark vision's pretty good range, isn't it?
I have 120 feet of perfect vision. I'll take a peek down the hole.
So you take a peek down the hole, and it's about 20-foot drop. And as you sort of peer in, and all of you can see this as well, like as soon as there's the hole's been exposed, there's like you can almost feel this like vortex going round and round and round of like dust and leaves and flora and ripped up flowers and vines and everything in this sort of red clouded mist, which sort of Bran, as it hits you, you sort of lean back and you wipe your face and it's tiny specks of blood.
Ugh.
And as you sort of hold your ground and peer down further, you can see that there is indeed a seed. It looks like kind of looks like a walnut seed. And you can see that there's like red cracks going down it. Like this thing looks ill. This thing looks horrific, and you can see that these cracks are slowly beginning to tear open, and like little beams of light are coming out with sort of roots beginning to slowly extend and grow out of it. And you look slightly further along, and you can see Westfall standing there, maddening grin on his face, tears of joy streaming down his face as he's just giddy with excitement. And you can see that there is vines wrapped around his wrists and sort of embedding into his own veins, all the way up and around. That's what you see. I think that's the best description I've ever given on this.
That's a good boss arena by the sound of it.
Does someone hear the sound of boss music?
I'll give that exact description back to them, flourishes and all.
I'm sorry, Bran. What did you see?
As I wipe blood on my face, I give another exact description of what I just saw.
That's a bit lengthy. Can you summarize it for me?
Captain Westfall is looking giddy, lots of blood everywhere. It's not pretty.
Oh, he's smiling.
Yeah. Do we want to wipe the smile off his face?
Has he been taken over by vines, or is he still a person?
Person adjacent, vine adjacent, version? Yes, a version.
Did you see the seed?
Yeah.
Is it stuck to all the vines, or is it separate?
Ham, was it stuck to all the vines or was it separate?
You can go back and roll me a perception to find out.
I will do that. Question. Before I do that, how long does it take me to change my proficiency? I've already done it this day, never mind.
Wait, how dark is it inside that hole?
19.
Dark.
I couldn't tell you. For me, it looked normal.
Wait, Bran, look at the stream for a sec. Actually, wait, no, don't, because it's an even better surprise. Also because I'm hiding things down there. Yeah, as you go back and you peek into the hole, you can see that there is, it is embedded in vines. Or at least roots.
I suppose what my question was, are these vines growing outside of the seed, or is it just a cage holding it? That's the info I'm after.
You can see that, these vines, by the way, that are all around you, are connected to the seed.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Alright. That's about 10 plans out the window. Cool. You can hear Tef say this in character, but that's about 10 plans out the window. Alright.
I'm actually just gonna really quickly have a quick little... Yeah, cool. Just making sure everything's in place. So what do you want to do?
Are we jumping down there? I can drop some darkness on his face so he doesn't see us. But I don't know if he relies on sight.
Yeah, it's a bad gamble.
But a gamble, nonetheless.
light, the promise of safety.
Yeah, get out of my head, Swaggy. I was literally
You can't do a
about to-
Darkest Dungeon reference without me noticing. Thank you very much. I've seen too much of that game, too. I've been on the wiki to learn the one-liners, okay?
Oh, yes.
I'm just going.
Well,
Wow.
it's either down that hole or through the door with the smelly things. If we go down that hole, we skip the smelly things. For now.
We're gonna wind up down there anyway, and he might have finished whatever he's doing by the time we get down there.
Do we survive a 20-foot drop?
I mean, it's not gonna be comfy, but
We can tie a rope.
and then quickly drop it and slide down the rope. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not gonna be quick, but
How about you guys discuss this for about 50 more minutes as I just kind of take a good look at this new sword that I found.
Quickly gonna try to attune to it.
If you guys take long enough.
I think
That
we
is-
might have... What? That's a what?
Good point. Should we just chill for an hour?
What, just above the dude who's doing evil demonic laughter while the scene
Correct.
is going
I'm
tits
pretty
up
sure
and-
the floor will give out underneath us as we try to do that.
Fuck. I wanna get strong.
Yeah, just about everything needed attunement.
Yeah.
How about we observe him and learn from him before we go in?
You want to watch him for a minute? Is that what you're getting at?
Or 55.
I think he's thinking about the...
Oh, that other thing.
What
No,
other
no,
thing?
no. I was thinking a little bit longer to really see, really get a good idea of what he's doing down there.
I'm stupid. I'm not that stupid.
Yeah, let's not rush to any decisions here.
I love it when players try and use D&D mechanics and then try and use it as an excuse for what if we do it in roleplay? Thinly veiled attempts at doing things. I mean, whatever you decide to do, I'm sure there will be no repercussions.
In preparation for us jumping down the hole. Because there's no way we're waiting here for an hour. I'm gonna tie a rope to the handle of my axe.
Okay.
Place the...
Do you want to tie it to the bars of the cell?
I don't know if the rope is long enough for that.
It's a 50-foot rope, isn't it?
50-foot rope and it's a 20-foot drop. How long is it from the hole to the bars?
Look at the size of the room. It's not that big a room.
Would a 50-foot rope be long enough? If we tie it to the jail cell door and drop it down the hole?
That's 6 tiles. How many? That's
6 tiles will be 30 foot,
Yeah.
so it's exactly 50.
technically it's 6.4, but I'll
Well,
ignore.
we don't need those last 5 feet.
Nah.
Yeah, you can drop 5 feet without taking injury because D&D.
Yeah.
And the hole has clear sight. Wait.
Yeah, can we, without like leaning over the hole, can we angle it so that we can see down through and see the man-person vine thing?
But when you look in, you do have to get, because there's a fair amount of stone to sort of get through. So you can't get a pot shot. You have to literally. Well, you probably could, but it would require basically you to use your legs to, like, anchor yourself and then shoot upside down.
Cool theft move.
Oh. You mean be acrobatic?
Yeah. No, none of you
Well
are
then.
acrobatic. No, let's not do.
Yeah, I'm gonna tie the rope to the jail cell and prepare it. I'm not gonna drop it down immediately, but
Okay.
like when we're ready.
All right.
By the way, guys, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
But on the rope, we could clearly see this guy.
I saw him by presumably leaning into the hole. So yeah, from the rope through the hole, you can definitely see him.
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
haven't seen him yet.
But whatever you're doing it one-handed if you're on the rope.
He could grip with his legs.
Yeah, I can grip with his legs.
And I have a prehensile tail, an extra hand. I have a lot of things.
Okay.
I have a plan.
Mind sharing?
I have magical teleporting daggers. That if thrown, I end up at the handle.
I have teleporting.
What do you mean teleporting?
I can look at a place about 30 feet away and appear there.
And Druss can clap his hands together and make us all appear somewhere else.
Yeah, but not down there.
No, but what if we... Oh, not down there?
Nope.
Oh,
Where can you teleport us, Druss?
Just safety.
Oh! But because I was thinking, we don't actually have to, kill everybody. We can just get the seed.
And then we can teleport out.
Well, but that's why I was asking, is the seed, like, trapped in
Yeah.
vines like a cage, or are the vines growing out of the seed?
Mm-hmm.
I believe Ham said they were growing out of the seed.
They were growing out of
Yeah.
the seed.
I'm just gonna look at something.
Or else we would already be looking at red mist in our room. Zerg, does your darkness use a spell slot?
Yeah. And I have 2 of those.
Wait,
What
so
else would you use those spell slots for?
I was... no, this is a bit too smart. Now, Brand isn't sheep stupid. I was considering dropping down, try to chop the seed free and Misty step back up again.
But the vines are growing out of the seed.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so
Brad. Unbelievable.
Wait,
How
are
did
these the
you come
same
up with
vines
such a
that are
plan?
going up through the ceiling and the floor and stuff? How big are these vines that are coming out of the seed, essentially?
So they're about probably some of them range from 3 foot in diameter and others range to 5. Like these huge vines that are here are coming out of the seed.
Yeah, you're not gonna chop them off with a sword, is what I'm
Yeah.
feeling.
Well, we're gonna have to chop them off somehow, but it's definitely we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to do the chopping, or we're not gonna move the seed. Or do you have another way to get rid of the?
Oh, there's currently a lunatic in there channeling a lot of dark magic.
Meanwhile, you can hear like the laughing and crying.
Yeah, but I don't think the lunatic is gonna help us.
I'm saying if we cut him off, at least we'll have time to, chop chop. I should have learned silence.
Bear with me while I do a thing. Yep. Cool.
if I distract him and or the vines, could some of you do the chopping on the seed, or do we want to do it the other way? 'Cause I can take a physical beating. I will take a physical beating. There's no way for me to not get hit, but
And I can take pot shots. I'm not good with chopping, but I can take pot shots. So I'd be on boss duty. But that's why I asked Zerg, like, if your darkness uses spell slot, because mine's racial. It's free.
I also have this feeling that once we start attacking the lunatic, the vines might intervene as well.
We're gonna need a lot of distraction. Yeah. I remembered something.
I wish I still had those explosives.
but if I blind him in a orb of darkness and start whacking on him, they're gonna have a harder time hitting me. I can
no.
see perfectly, but the problem is you guys can't see him then.
No.
But it doesn't have to stay up. Like, I can just drop a darkness bowl on him, you know, by casting it on, like, your skirt, and you just end up there. And as soon as these guys are down, I would drop it, giving you a full range of motion to just go absolutely apeshit on this guy.
I mean, to be fair, this gives me a really good time to check up on stats, so bear with me.
Yeah, I hope it's okay we're doing, like, the predetermined, like, battle strats in 10 seconds.
Oh, yes. Oh, awesome. Oh, that's scary. Cool.
Because, yeah, if... Knowing your spells, you're gonna want your spell slots, so let me cast the darkness.
Thing is, when I start going ham, I can't cast spells.
Well, you can drop rage at any time, right?
Yeah.
So if it's
That-
time for an escape, is dropping rage an action?
Bonus action, I think. Let me check.
So, yeah, worst comes to shove, if you need to get out, drop rage, Misty Step, literally upwards.
I can't drop rage and Missy Step at the same time. Missy Step is a bonus action.
Yeah, but you can choose to cast that as an action.
Can I?
Right.
DM?
No?
No, you can't change the casting timer stuff. It's literally
No.
designed as a bonus action.
It's balance.
Huh.
I can just not hit or get hit for a round. Still waste an entire round. But if we get the seed, Druss can do his thing to get us out of there,
Hey,
if he has that available.
hey.
Okay.
We just have to huddle up as a group.
Yep, up to 5 willing creatures.
As you guys are beginning to, you know, sit like around this hole and make plans and everything, you can see or you can hear the sound of splintering wood as the seed begins to crack open a little bit more for anybody who's peering within the hole itself. And it slowly, as you're taking your time, begins to flower. And you can hear Westfall stare into the heart of this thing, into the flower itself, which is, you can just see, it's just a red light for you. Like, it has a red glowing aura. But you can see that he looks into it and he's like, it's beautiful. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
You
And
say
he-
the... Sorry.
And he takes
Go on.
out, while you guys are doing this, he takes out a knife from his belt. And he cuts from palm down to forearm. And he sort of whispers, feed.
I'd like to throw a javelin at this guy.
You need to get down the rope to actually get a pot shot at this guy.
Pretty good range.
I think she's saying the angle is wrong though. For
Yeah,
chucking it from
no,
above.
she confirmed we are not getting a pot shot standing where we are.
Not standing, you have to at least go down the rope a little bit. And you can, yeah, as this, he begins to water this plant.
Right, so the rope is down, right?
Not yet, but we were waiting till we were actually ready to go before we chuck the rope down, because it's going to be a bit obvious when the rope suddenly
Okay,
drops.
hold up. Officially, DM pause, please.
Yep.
We going?
Yeah.
Maurice, are you giving the signal that you want to go?
I think it's go time.
Where's the rope right now? Is it just ready to be
It's-
thrown down?
Coiled up
Like
by
that.
the hole, ready to go.
Yeah, so we can just throw it down.
Yeah.
So it's go time?
Let's go
I
down.
think so.
It's go time.
Okay.
Okay, well then as Maurice goes for the rope, I will cast darkness on Zerk. He becomes the big black ball of death that can see through. But Maurice has to go down first, or else he can't see the hole in the rope.
Unless Bran just is teleporting straight down there.
Where did I keep my spell?
I'm thinking maybe let Maurice hit him with the javelin first, so he can't see if I'm there.
Yeah.
So Maurice goes first and javelin.
Okay.
How
You-
far is he from the rope or the
Good question.
where
That
the
is a good
potential rope?
question. Bear with while I investigate that myself. So y'all, the hole is near. Literally having to use a thing. About 30 feet. (30 feet, 25 feet).
How much movement would it cost to get down the rope?
Oh, I don't actually know. Because I know to go down one is half. But I don't know. Scoot? I'd say I wouldn't.
I
consume
would
movement.
say I would probably class it as difficult terrain myself.
Yeah,
but
we'll say half.
Snacks, you got any thoughts on it?
All right, now I'll go down and javelin him then.
Okay, so you go down. I'm going to need to. Oh dear lord. How the fuck am I going to do this? Bear with me. Bear with me.
That's what I figured, yeah. I mean, going down is probably slightly quicker, but not. Yeah. Possibly
And
the only
so-
difference would be going down the rope would have a slightly less difficult DC than going up the rope, maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking like fireman pole kind of.
Just sliding down.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. And sake.
I'm stuck outside the thing.
Guys,
Oh no, mummy, daddy.
please.
Russ too fat.
Don't fat shame me, though she's picked the fattest dwarf I've ever seen there. Look at him. He must get terrible chafing on the inner thighs.
Alright, so.
That's why he's so cranky.
I.
So you
It's
go.
like, oh my god. Setting him alight.
Okay, are you ready? Shall we roll initiative?
Okay.
Well-
Obviously, it will be a,
Dagran's.
it will
sorry,
be a surprise
Maurice
round
was
first.
Maurice was going to go first for a surprise round, but I think he's probably going to be the only one that gets a surprise round.
Yeah, that's fine. I'd rather have the initiatives just done
Yeah, yeah.
now.
Yeah, okay.
Well, then clear your turn on.
No, you
21.
clear the fucking.
I mean, if you roll, it'll override what you have.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as
Does
long as you
it?
get your
Still
token
in-
first.
Oh,
Oh,
Well,
Maurice, lovely.
Dagrin rolling to RP there.
Sorry, mine is 18.1, not the 10, because I've got those boots. Sorry, that axe that you gave me attached to my inventory, but it's not attuned yet, so it's going off the first roll.
Excuse me? What is this?
Jesus Christ. Good initiatives.
Very good.
Fucking hell! Pardon my language.
Oh yeah, I'm so offended at the fact that you use fucking language in this. I
I
can't
know,
believe.
but you know, I try not to. Gladys
I
is not a
know.
fan of dirty words.
What a cunt.
Wow.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
the.
let's.
We can't use the C word because that's the one thing that everyone gets offended about for some reason.
Yeah, it's not
Well-
December yet.
conservatives?
Oh,
How dare you, sir?
The holiday when you give people presents, you know, the C
Oh,
word.
Christmas.
Ah, you dirty woman.
Okay,
There's two
right.
postmen in this channel.
But it's funny. Okay, right.
Oh.
So.
No, it ain't.
Only because you don't have to do it.
Look at
Yeah.
this.
You're like a manager.
Hammy is the one that waits for packages.
I just fucking fucked up the turn order. Fuck.
you deleted Teth.
I deleted Teth. Teth, I'm sorry. Can you just roll again for me just so I can have you
No.
on the. Please.
I am the shadow. I am the wind.
No.
I'll attack when I'm damn well pleased to.
See me.
Where's the button? There it is.
Wiki Minecraft.
Damn. Good rolls. Again.
I
Yeah.
really want to murder this guy.
Yeah. We all really want to murder this guy.
It doesn't often happen that the worst roll of the group is an 18.
Hmm.
No.
Surprise!
Oh, Bran had a netty as well.
Yeah.
All right. So, let's change the music up a little bit and we'll get into this.
I
Ba
was
ba ba
listening
ba. Ba 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 ba. Where the fuck is the fucking thing?
With the natty, does Bran come before me? And same goes for the.
No,
The
'cause the-
initiative naturals doesn't matter.
Yeah,
That's the number.
unfortunately. It's the only time where it doesn't count. Right, so.
Well, that is
And
checks,
skill
technically.
checks as well, yeah.
It
Yeah, but
mostly
we-
only matters in combat.
But we play Rule of Cool and Rule of Fool, you know.
Anyway,
The moment when you roll a natural 20 on a skill and the DM asks, so what's the total?
yeah.
Feels
All
bad,
right,
man.
so when, yeah, so you all, I'm gonna have to just make new fucking minis, bear with.
Drop us down the other staircase and just drag us through.
Yeah, I could do that. Let me do that. Bear with me while the DM gets her fucking shit together.
You know that if you have Amazon Prime, you can
Oh my-
subscribe to a Twitch channel.
Oh
for
dear
free.
lord. Now I'm just fucking it
Oh,
up.
can I? Oh,
Yes.
let's see. How does that work?
So you go into your Twitch and you link your Amazon Prime, your parents' Amazon Prime, or even an aunt or an uncle.
I've
that doesn't
already,
have,
I've already done that.
Then you just click subscribe,
Yeah.
scroll down a little bit, and where it says use your Prime subscription.
Ah, okay.
By doing that, you're technically forcing one of the richest people on Earth to spend their money on a streamer of your choice.
Well, it does say free subscription of 1 month now. I'll just go ahead and click this button. There we
There you
go. Look at that.
It
Now,
works.
Hey, thank
now I
you
have
so-
a sub badge.
And
Thank
you
you
know
for
what?
the
It didn't
sub.
cost you anything.
Fantastic. Thank you for this very helpful advice, sir.
Oh my god.
Anytime.
Right. Bear with me as I'm trying to do this fucking bollocks.
Also,
that
yes,
one.
Sparky, yes, 100%.
Right? Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
I don't want to type it in chat just in case somebody out there has not gotten that spoiler
Yeah.
yet, but
Jesus Christ.
all gamers know.
What?
Oh, so
Nothing.
well, I typed in chat, we about to fight that Elden Ring boss, so I DM'd Cirque like, I'm really scared we're fighting this and that person right now because of what you described, and I know everyone who's seen any Elden Ring knows who I'm talking about, but you know, there could be someone out there that minds the spoiler, I don't know.
Also a super fucking scary boss.
Very scary. And it's pretty much what you just described, so that makes
Yeah.
it extra scary.
Oh! I thought I was being original.
No, you were, but
Okay,
the
right.
combination of red mist and a flower blossoms, very dangerous words. Very, very dangerous. Yes.
Okay, so let me get this fucking shenanigans going. So Maurice obviously is taking the surprise round as he wants to do something first. Yeah, give me a roll. Give me a thing as you begin to. I'm gonna guess that you're shimmying down the rope itself.
Yeah, I'm like sliding down the rope.
Okay. So Maurice hits the ground first. Obviously, these guys aren't in here just yet. So Maurice is there. We are going to just. Yes.
Oh, could you?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this here and I'm going to close that. So.
Oh, so it's actually pretty nearby then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm quickly gonna do a quick toss.
Okay.
16 to hit.
16 definitely hits.
That is 6 and 7. That's 13 points of damage. So I slide down the rope, and as I drop down, I
All right.
quickly throw my javelin at this guy as it is trying to offer its blood.
Cool. As you throw this javelin, it soars and strikes the dude in the shoulder. And but instead of calling out in pain, it almost comes out as a laugh, like a very choked up laugh, as blood begins to pump. And you can see that this seat is starting to shift and move.
And I try to run over to the seat.
Yep, straight up to the seed.
Straight up to the seat. And
Let me actually add a fucking marker for Westfall. He's like here. And that's your turn?
no, I start chopping at the seat as it's. You're saying it's starting to move. Like, is the actual seat starting to move, or is it just like?
Starting to break open.
Oh, then I go for the opening. That's where I'm trying to stab it.
Okay. Give me a roll.
I repeatedly try to stab it.
Okay. As you slash into this thing, your first one, for some reason, gets a lot of resistance. But the other two, you manage to make solid hits.
So that's another 16 points of damage.
Another 16 points of damage, cool. And as you dive in and start hacking at this thing, you instantly see Westfall being like, "No, you fool!" Like, still with the javelin embedded in him. And I have a scheme. Is that the end of your turn, my dear?
I might not know what I'm doing, but neither do you. That's my turn.
Okay. So then we begin the turn order. Bran.
Nope, it's death. You have to sort the
Death.
turn order.
Oh.
Yeah.
Imagine,
Yeah.
Good,
imagine
good
rolling
turn
a
order.
natural 20 on your initiative and still being the third in your party to go.
Hey, you got a surprise round.
Yeah.
Well, I did want to cast Darkness on Bran. Am I getting away with having done that before Maurice's surprise attack, or do you want me to?
I'll
use
allow
that
it.
this turn?
I'll allow it just because you stated beforehand that that's what you wanted to do.
Okay, so he's darknessed up, so I'm free
Yep.
to go.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to cheat. If you're like,
Oh,
nah, I
don't you
would prefer
worry.
this turn. Okay. Double check it. Oh fuck, I'm free to go, huh?
Is Bran still up the top with us?
Yeah.
Then we're all surrounded with the darkness that he's covered in.
Yeah, so you have to find the rope.
Oh, in that case, no.
You knew the last location of it.
Hmm.
I mean, you could what do you call it? Hold your action until Bran's had his, but you would only get your action and movement.
Nah, I suppose I'll sacrifice this turn for it then. Because Bran's going after me, and he can see the rope.
Yep.
So yeah, I would grab the rope to know where it is and where the hole is.
Okay.
Then, as my action, cast Darkness on Bran.
Cool.
And then, wait, did Maurice get off the rope? Yeah, right?
Yeah, Maurice
Mhm.
is already at the thing hacking it to pieces in Maurice-like fashion.
Yeah, and it was half movement to get down the rope.
Yep.
Which in my case is 15. It's a 20-foot drop. So I suppose I would need to dash.
Mm-hmm.
Is there cover?
Yes, there is 4 pillars in this room. And
Where-
pretty much as you get down the rope, there is a pillar right there.
Okay, consider me, well, not hidden officially, but consider me behind the pillar, because I'll need to use my bonus action to dash there.
Fair.
And I'll await the carnage
Okay.
of Bran.
Okay, Bren. Your turn.
Yes. I'll.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Before...
What?
Is Maurice wearing the goggles?
Yep.
Did they need to be attuned?
Nope.
No.
Does the item states if it sees through magical darkness?
No,
Or is
just
it
keep me 60 feet.
Yeah,
just
normal
normal
darkness.
dark vision?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're finding the flower, not
Yep.
wasteful.
And within a couple of seconds of time, I forgot to go for the roots and started hacking at its mouth or whatever.
The opening in the
It's
seed.
a seed. It's a seed.
Yeah.
Like, you know. Cool.
The crevasse.
But I will shout out, might get dark at Dagran. Or at Maurice.
I take a good look at the vines, and I'm trying to make a mental note of where I have to keep hacking.
Okay. Bran's turn?
Yeah.
Okay, let me turn the music up just a little bit, just because I need it for... Okay, Bran's turn.
Bran is gonna slide down the rope just enough to where he can see the guy.
Yep.
And if the tiles you have laid out on the stream map is correct,
Mm-hmm.
if I go one north and one west of the dude man, I will not envelop Dagran in darkness. Correct?
There. What's the sphere of it? Is it
It's
60?
15 feet radius.
So like the Captain Westfall. So on the upper side of the 3 tiles.
You said one north and one. Oh, so it'll be there.
Just waiting for the stream to catch up.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, you do have the option of joining in Tailspire and seeing for yourself.
No, I mean 2, 3, 4 tiles up and 2 tiles to the left of where my barbarian is now by using Misty Step.
So 4 tiles up.
Yeah, and 2 tiles to the left. Basically between the man and the tree.
Oh, there. Sorry about this.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Okay. Cool. So you Misty Step. Is that the
That's a
point
bonus.
where you're going to unleash your darkness?
I mean, the darkness is on me as I'm coming down and Misty Stepping there.
I thought that Teth was holding his action.
No, he cast darkness on me before he dropped down the rope.
Yeah, my action was casting darkness.
Oh, right. Sorry.
My movement got me down the rope.
Yep.
And my bonus action got me to dash to
Cool.
get behind the pillar.
So basically, as you watch, Bran go in, just doing a little bit of a fucking checky check. That's 5. So be there. Yeah, basically, Maurice, as you're hacking at this seed, suddenly it just vanishes in just a swarm of darkness. You are just outside of the cusp of it. But yeah, basically the target before you has just gone. Bran, is there anything else that you would like to do on your turn?
Yes, now I would like to use my action to attack him twice.
Clay, are you gonna attack Westfall or are you gonna attack?
I'm gonna attack Westfall.
Okay.
I'm just rolling this with advantage because it's 2 attacks
Yeah, that's fine.
instead of clicking it twice. Ooh, that's a 12 and a 27.
Yep, they both hit
Oh,
on
okay.
Westfall. Deal
Well,
your
that
damage.
Is 12 plus 16 damage.
Okay, so
28.
as you smack him down, you can see that more blood is beginning to fill the floor, and even though Dagran is like making good headway on the bulb of the seed, you see that the roots will sort of instinctively find that little pool and begin sort of sucking it up.
Hang on. Oh, I do have advantage on attacking him.
Then go for it.
So I'll just
We crit fishing?
we crit vision.
No crit
well,
fish.
But still a hit.
Still a
so
hit.
yeah.
Yep.
I'll just take those damage numbers that came. So
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
yes, I have nothing else I can do.
Okay, Maurice, it's you again.
Oh no, wait! I'll step 5 foot back.
5 feet back. Okay.
I'll take that attack of opportunity, just to give Maurice some vision.
Okay, so you basically Westfall at this point lashes out as you begin to take a
He
step
does it with
backwards.
Disadvantage.
Does it with disadvantage, that's fine. Ooh! Oh, okay. Well, that's a 23 and a 22. So we'll take the 22.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Yep. And that is... Cool. Yeah, basically, this, his hand begins to glow and he, like, makes a swipe at you as claws from vines begin to, like, sprout from his fingers. And he gets you good and proper. And that's 17 points of damage.
Cool.
And... Maurice, now it is your turn.
All right. I'll take one step north.
Okay. See, this is all very helpful. Take one step north. You are now in the darkness. Oh, wait, no. Out of the darkness because Bran took a step up.
And yeah, this time I think a little bit more clear-headed, and I start hacking away at the vines that are coming out of the seed.
Okay. Because you're technically... Oh, no, again. Yes, make an attack. Sorry. It's because I'm trying to go, darkness! Be aware that the darkness is there.
Shit roll! Decent roll.
Okay, the 10, 11 is a no. As you sort of take a swing and a miss, as suddenly, like, the light hits your eyes again as you're like, oh, it's no longer dark here, and he suddenly appeared there. And you manage to get another good solid hit. 6 damage. Nice. As, like, you chop up a few of the roots, and they sort of, then you can see that they're, like, still twitching on the floor. Druss.
Oh, no. Hang on, I still have a bonus action.
Sorry. Fighters always confuse me because they have so much they can do.
I use my bonus action to shove the Captain Westfall with my shield, and I try to knock him down to the ground.
Okay.
That's athletics, I think.
Yep. Let's see if I can. It's like 17 from me.
That's a 20 from me.
Yeah, he gets knocked on his ass. As the javelin sort of, that's still embedded in him because he hasn't done anything about it. Definitely sort of gives a little extra shove as he hits the ground.
Nice. That's me done.
Okay, that's you done. Ah, damn it, I really need to pee. Druss, it is your go.
I will scoot down the ladder, down the rope.
Yep.
No, Dross is still upstairs.
Yeah.
Yep. What can I see? I don't know what's covered in darkness and what isn't.
So basically the only things that are covered in darkness at this point is Bran and like some of Westfall. But Seed is visible, the Maurice is visible. I'm just gonna double check my shit.
Where's the seed? I can't see it on the map.
It's the glowy thing, I think.
Yeah, it's this.
That, okay.
This guy.
And Bran is the southernmost of the two dudes next to Westfall, yeah?
No, Bran is the one standing
Northern.
away from Westfall. Maurice is the southernmost.
Which one? So that's Bran.
Yeah.
Yep.
The one currently being jiggled on stream.
Oh, that was the one being jiggled for This Is the Seed as well.
Oh, the big one, the big item.
Right.
That's like two
Right,
squares.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the seed.
5, 10, 15. Anything else in the room apart from the seed and the dude?
That's well, you've still got the streaming vortex of like leaves and blood and everything, and everywhere you walk there is like dead flora.
Right. So have I got enough movement to get to the space that is one south, one west from the seed? I'm trying to make sure I stay out of the darkness range. I've got 25 movement. I can't see which one is me.
You are no
You're the most southern
most southern.
Right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I should have enough to get there by the look of it.
Okay.
I think. I really can't tell from this map.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Let me just see if I can.
You can turn torches on the characters so we can see a little better.
One sec.
Oh, that's a bit better.
Or that.
5, 10,
that
15,
works.
20, yeah, I should have enough to get to the one down, one to the left of the seed. You can see where I'm talking about.
So like here.
I don't know what you're indicating. No, one down and one to the left of the seed.
Oh, for fuck's sake! This fucking map, man. Sorry.
It's okay.
That's a bug that they need to sort out, because that's a pain in the ass. Fuck's sake. Just gonna have to throw a fucking dwarf down there. Sorry about this, guys. Bear with me.
That's okay. We're still learning the software.
Yeah. I'm just gonna throw another dross in. Right, so one down and one to the
Left. One more.
to the left or down?
To the left.
Okay. Sorry.
Wouldn't it be easier to go one diagonally then and go move one square up?
There.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what
Go.
I'm talking about.
Go.
Okay, so the seed itself, how does it look?
It looks like it's still flowering, even though it's had a number of swings from Maurice.
I mean, does it look like it's corrupted in some way? Does it look diseased?
Oh, it looks definitely evil as fuck. As there's like the red light coming out of it, and all of the vines have like little spikes going all the way around.
Well, I mean, to be honest, this round I'm just gonna pop a bog standard sacred flame on it,
Okay.
just to see what happens with radiant.
All right.
So dexterity check of 17,
Let me see how
or
that
dexterity
goes.
save of 17.
It's a fucking plan.
Oh, yeah. So are the other
That's
ones.
As
Well,
a
at least
10.
those grew around people, you know.
So what'd you say, Ham?
10.
Okie doke. So I'll roll some damage. Shitty damage. 11 radiant.
11 radiant. Okay, as it's hit with radiant damage, you can see that it's sort of really, like, Maurice giving it a couple of whacks, you know, it kind of shredded some things, but you actually see that some of the leaves curl underneath the pressure of the radiant damage.
Dagrin, I sent you a DM.
Is that...
And I will drop a spiritual weapon as my bonus action.
Cool. Oh god, now I'm not gonna have to find a fucking marker for the spiritual weapon. No. Hang on, I'm just gonna use a fucking celestial. Go!
And I will thump the seed with that. See if that does anything.
Yep. I'm just gonna put it on
So
top
that
of the
is
seed for now.
+9 to hit. So
Fucking nice.
19.
19's definitely a hit.
And it does 9 points of damage. I'm just trying to see what sort of damage it actually is, though.
I need to pee really quick while you find that out.
Go pee.
I need to pee!
Go pee.
Dude, is there a reason you're standing on that specific tile rather than flanking it?
Yeah, that's the furthest he could go, I think.
Yeah, that's my furthest distance.
I mean, if you came from where Teth is, right?
But one south of where Teth is.
2, 3, 4.
That's 35 feet of movement.
I mean, if he can get to that tile, then he can get
No,
to...
I can only go 25. So 5, 10, 15, 20,
Oh.
25 goes to there. Going
Yeah,
up
but
the diagonal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but if you can go to that, then you could have gone diagonal to the one north of that one as well, couldn't you?
It wouldn't matter for this at the moment because the spiritual weapon is an entity of its own that's going to be sitting on top of the seed.
Yeah, but he's thinking you flanking it with him,
Yeah.
so you both get advantage on attacks.
If I can get there, I will, but I don't think I can.
If
Just one north.
if you can get to that tile, you can also get to the one north. It just means that
Oh, right. I see. By going across the diagonal of it.
Yeah. Instead of moving left, move left up.
I didn't realize I could get there, but I've already said I'll move to here, so it's a little bit late now.
Okay.
But I'll shift up
Sparky.
there. I'll shift up there next round.
Were you gonna drop darkness, or is that staying up?
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be doing much.
No.
Other than giving me free advantage on attacks. The thing is, I have to pull Westfall back if darkness is gonna stay up. Because if I go in now to attack Westfall, Maurice can't see anything.
I mean, I can shove him one tile north next time.
I mean, it's just concentration, so it's free if I drop it, right? So I'll just let it go. Is my mic so good?
Yeah, Mike's still good.
But if you need him one tile moved, I can take care of that in my next turn.
Yeah, I just don't know currently. 5, 10, 15. Like currently where I'm standing, I think the seed is covered in darkness, or is it like half covered in darkness?
Like half.
Because it's half covered. Can Maurice see the seed?
Mm-hmm. You can see the half that he's on.
Okay. How?
Is
The seed is bigger than I thought it would be in my head now that I actually look at the map.
Mm-hmm.
Just to ask, if Maurice is the northern of those two that are standing next to each other, is he not actually in the darkness right now?
No,
'Cause
Maurice
I'm-
is the southern of those two.
Yeah.
he's the southern, so Tet's in the darkness.
No,
No.
Teth is all
Oh,
the way
sorry,
in
that's the dude. I keep getting confused. Tet's over the
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, that's the dude.
So, Maurice, if you could do that, nudge him upwards,
Yeah.
Hmm?
then I won't interfere with the darkness, and the darkness can stay.
Though he will then be in the darkness, and Teth won't be able to target him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think I'll be dropping darkness.
Yeah, okay. Then you don't have to shove him.
Okay.
Druss, is there anything you wanted to do with the rest of your term?
I've used all my things. Full movement, bonus action, and I cast as well.
Did you discover what the damage type was?
It's force.
4. Okay. So yeah, your weapon smashes down and sort of rustles a lot of the leaves. Seems fairly unaffected though. Okay. So as you've been fighting the seed and everything, and Westfall, who is now knocked down, he sort of doesn't get up, and you can see that he's like struggling and really trying to. He's bleeding out all over the floor. And he looks at the seed that everyone's sort of focused on. And he's very much lapped up in darkness at this point.
But he can't even see the seed.
I mean, he knows what direction it is. And he'll like reach out a hand and he'll be like, "Take me." And from the darkness, all you can hear is a scream as the sound of ripping flesh occurs. And for the people who can still see this seed,
Gave Bran some drop.
for people who can still see this seed, you see that it very quickly begins to bulb, and it begins to grow as you can see that it begins to uproot itself and push itself upwards, and it towers above you.
You fool. You're a
as-
baby. You know what we do with baby monsters with this party?
I'm just a baby. Let's go. Yeah, you can see that it literally begins to fucking transform. And even though it's half in darkness, so it cannot see Bran at this point, it turns to Maurice. And you see that these roots come up, sort of shk from the floorboards, splintering. And it is a... Bear with me a second while I do a roll.
Where the fuck did he go?
Who?
Who?
Captain Westfall.
Oh, he died.
Got consumed by the tree.
Okay, so that's a...
Oh, no.
It was literally ripped apart in underneath the sensor bar that was the darkness spell.
a 22 and a 23 to hit on Maurice.
The 23 hits.
The 23 hits. Then 2 stick. Sorry, trying to get the thing again. Size. That's for 17 points of damage.
Okay.
As these, this thing just basically piles on top of you. Or it slams down. It is also... And we are going to do a... It then reaches... Let's see, I'm not looking back at the map. It then turns its attention towards Druss. And that pesky fucking hammer. And... God damn it. Too many fucking screens. That's a 25 to hit on Druss.
And that is a hit.
Yep, so basically this this huge vine sort of swings from the from underneath, smacks into you for 15 points of damage.
Okay.
And I would like you to roll me a strength saving throw, please.
Strength saving. Okay. Not great. 11.
Yeah, you get knocked down, knocked prone.
Sorry, how much damage did you say?
15.
14 or 15? 15.
15. And then... you see these two... this thing is fucking horrific. Yeah, we are gonna do that because we use that, and I'm actually not holding back this time. So you see that a few more vines come out from underneath this creature, and I would like everyone in a 20-foot, so everyone apart from Teth, to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
$15.
7.
Okay.
Bear with me 1 sec. I'm just. Trying to see if, yeah, being knocked down has any effect on this. Attack roll. No, I was just checking to see if I have a penalty on dex saves while I'm down, but I don't.
Cool.
So that is 14.
Okay, so Teth, you watch as this creature is not happy, and you watch as Maurice, Druss, and Bran. Actually, you can't see Bran, but we can assume.
Wow.
You see a big area of darkness.
The darkness is shambling. That's not a good sign.
As all three of them get restrained.
That's a high DC.
No. Wait, let me actually check that everyone's rolled. Yeah, no. Okay. It is Teth's turn.
How long more do you have in the session?
Oh shit, that's a point. And do you want to
I
table
gotta
it
go
for
in
now?
about-
Because I have a cliffhanger you might need to prep and check some stats for. Unless you have it saved somewhere.
You know what? I'm gonna throw the cliffhanger to you this time if you want to pause it here, just because we are overrunning just a smidge.
As I See at least Ross and Maurice in a bit of a pickle as I peek behind my pillar. Giant flower. Great. I whisper into the bracelet. Oi, this one's a bit big, ain't it? Pull out the flute. Say, alright, time out. And I
Okay.
summon the dogs.
We summon the dogs. Okay. And that's where we're gonna leave it this session. Sorry, I got
Because I don't
really,
remember how that works. But I remember I had them.
I got really fucking into it this session. I will eventually get better with Tailspire itself. It's a lot to remember, but it looks nice on stream. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's a pain in the butt, but it looks nice on stream. Let me. You know what? We're gonna go see Maddie. Let's go see Maddie. So yeah, if you're enjoying this,
Oh,
like,
I should make note. I've summoned dogs.
yeah, we summoned the puppies.
I've summoned dogs. Motion bonus action. There we go.
Also, it's
Everyone
funny how that creature literally had like 5 attacks in one turn. Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
It's still a baby. It's going to die.
Yeah,
Babies
right.
don't survive this campaign.
See you later, peeps. Have a good one. We go, da ba ba.